Hello everyone. Today we're gonna do Unit 1, Class 2. In this class, you are going to teach the students how they can introduce themselves. Means they should be able to tell their name, their father's name, their mother's name. If they have any siblings, that means sisters or brothers, their name as well. Well, definitely when you are meeting someone for the very first time, you should introduce yourself. Similarly, the students should learn how they could introduce themselves to a new person. Okay, now based on that, our lecture 2 is designed. So you need to make sure in this class that all the students, they can tell their name, their family's name. They can introduce themselves to others. Here in this picture, you will start with this particular picture on page 1. This guy's name is Jack Anderson. You need to show this picture to the class. First show the picture to the class and tell them, this guy, his name is Jack Anderson. Now he is saying to you all, hi everyone, I'm Jack Anderson. What he is saying? He is saying, I am Jack Anderson. So whenever you are introducing yourself, you should say, I am Jack Anderson. Or you should say, I am Kareem. You could say, I am Rocky Mahmood. Or you can tell your name to others. My name is Jack Anderson. My name is Kareem. My name is Salma. My name is Rahim. Well, let's turn to page number 2. You're gonna show this picture. In this picture, you can see the teacher is asking the student's name. You should say, point out at students. You stand up, please. When the students stand up, you should say, tell me your name. I repeat it again. You should ask the student, tell me your name. The student should be able to tell, I am Rahim. I am Kareem. Here in this picture you can see he's saying, I am Mary. He is saying, I'm Mary. And this guy is saying, I am Tom. Now practice this with all the students in the classroom. You should pick on by one student and they all should be able to tell their name. Then you should do this activity. You bring 3 students. I repeat, 3 students in front of the classroom. They should stand in a triangular shape. What is a triangular shape? I'm here, another one is here, another one is here. They should be in front of each other. Now student 1 will say, I am Rahim. 2 will say, I am Kareem. 3 will say, I am Salma. Now you ask one student to tell rest of the 2 students' name. You could say, they would say, his name is Kareem. Her name is Salma. Salma will say, his name is Kareem. His name is Rahim. This is how you will do the activity. Yeah, I'm going to show you a picture. This is how they're gonna do it. Now turn to page number tree. Here in this picture, you would help them understand with the basic pronouns. Pronouns. When it is you or referring to you, you could say I, or you could say me. For example, I am Rahim. This is me. I am Rahim. Rahim is me. Next, whenever you are pointing to another guy who is in front of you, remember that guy should be in front of you. Make sure the students understand that when they are talking to someone else face to face. Means someone is in front of me and I'm here, I'm saying you. What? You. This is you. You. I. Me. You. And third, show this picture. Here you can say that when you are in front of me, I would say you. When you are not in front of me, show them a picture and say he. I. You. He. Again. I. You. He. I. You. He. Do this activity with your students. Make sure all of them understand who is I, who is you, and who is he or she. Now, he and she, make them differentiate between the gender. When it is a boy, they will say he. When it is a girl, they will say she. So do this activity. Bring one boy and one girl in front of the classroom. Say I, you. Then bring another boy and another girl beside them. The girl will say he and the boy will say she, pointing to the new girl and pointing to the new boy. This is how you finish this activity. Make sure after this activity, all the students understand what is I, what is you, and what is he, and what is she. All these things should be explained to the students. If it is possible, if you are understanding, you should explain it in your native language first. Then you should use. Next thing is, you need to help the students to introduce something else to others. How they could say the name of something. This is what you are going to teach after you have taught them how they could introduce themselves, how they could introduce someone else, how they should understand about I, you, and he. Now, make sure they understand things that are close. Just like this book, this notebook, this pencil, and this pen. Now, you should make them, these things are with me, means they are very close to me. When something is close to me, you should say this. What? You should say this. Means this is something literally you can touch. It's within your grasp. That means you can literally pick if you want the thing. Only in that case you should say this. For example, take some object like this 4 object. You could take all these 4 object as well and show the student like this. This is a pen. Make the student say it. Say with me. This is a pen. Again, this is a pen. Do it several times. Next, take the other object. This is a pencil. What? This is a pencil. All the students say with me. This is a pencil. All the students say with me. This is a notebook. This is a notebook. This is a notebook. This is a notebook. All the students say with me. This is a notebook. This is a book. Say with me. This is a book. This is a book. This is a book. All the students say with me. This is a book. Now, if the thing is not near you, that means you cannot literally touch it. For example, this bag. This is a bag. This is a bag. If the bag is not near me, it is here, far away, I cannot touch it if I want to. I would say that is a bag. What you are gonna say? That is a bag. I just keep this bag here. You would say that is a bag. It's not within your reach. When you use that, this thing or the object or the person is not near you. That means you cannot touch it if you want it. In this case, you say that. In the lecture sheet, with this and that, page number 4, you will say that this is a frog. You will say, show it to the students now, turn them to the book or the lecture sheets and then ask them to read. This is a frog. Help them read it loudly. This is a frog. This is an apple. This is an apple. This is a fan. This is a fan. This is an egg. This is an egg. This is an egg. The next thing, again help them understand when you can use this and when you cannot use this. When it is far away, you say that. Look at this picture. Here you can see the cat is not near you. You cannot touch it, you cannot catch it. Well, in that case, you should say, that is a cat. That is a cat. That is a bat. This is how you teach them. Do these things for some times. Pick some objects in the classroom, make the students see it. This is this, this is that. That is that, this is it. This is an apple, that is an apple. Keep practicing this for some moments until they are grabbing it to the food. Let's turn to the next page now. There are some things we cannot say this or that. It's a feeling. Or it is a thing. How you should use the pronoun. Like I, you, he. You cannot say I is an apple. No. You should say it is an apple. How? Show them this picture and say it is a flower. What is it? It is a flower and this flower is red. Remember, on page 5 of class 2, you are going to do a comprehensive practice of what they have learned to introduce themselves, want to introduce someone else or introduce a thing. So you need to take some object like this. It is a notebook. It is a notebook. This notebook is green. Show them the notebook. Tell it is a notebook. And this notebook is green. It is a notebook. This notebook is green. Now refer to the class. It is a flower. This flower is red. Make the students say with you. It is a flower. This flower is red. Show them the picture. It is a flower and this flower is red. It is red color. What is it? It is red color. Show them the house. It is a house. It is a house. 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 It is a house. This house is big. This house is big. Tell them the meaning of big. What is big? Something that is very huge. Okay? Big means big. So this is a house, or it is a house, and this house is big. The next one, show this guy. We are returning back to our practices. This guy is saying, I am Tony. I am a man. What he is saying? I am Tony. I am a man and it is my costume. You should make the student say these sentences by their name. For example, Urim would say, I am Kareem. I am a boy. This is my costume. This is my shirt. I am Kareem. I am a boy. This is my shirt. Similarly, bring a girl in front of the class. Make her say, I am Salma. I am a girl. And this is my costume. Do these practices for at least 4 or 5 students. And rest of them should speak or say the sentences aloud. Then again you should say, he is Tony. He is a man. Means Tony is not talking about himself now. Rather, you are talking about Tony. In that case, what you are gonna say? He is Tony. He is a man. She is Salma. She is a girl. He is Rahim. And he is a boy. Like this. She is Lee. She is a girl. She is Lee. She is a girl. Keep practicing it until all the students understand what he, she, it, this, that means to them. Let's turn to the page number 6. In the page number 6, you can see some pictures. And in all of these pictures, there are 2 persons. One is a little boy or a girl, another one is their parents or siblings. Now, in this page, the student should learn how they should introduce themselves and someone else of their family. Here, all the learnings will be learned comprehensively. What is comprehensively? It means as a whole. Everything should be as a whole. Now, look at this very first picture. This one. Here, this little guy is saying, tell the students, this little guy is speaking with you word. Show them the picture and tell the students, this little boy is going to tell you about himself. What he's saying? He's saying, I am Sam. I'm boy. I am 8 years old. I am 8 years old. Then he's showing his father. This is Dan. This is Dan. He is my dad. He is my father. He is my dad. He is my father. My father's name is Dan. So, what you have learned? When you speak about yourself and one of your family members, you say like this. I am Rocky Mahmood. I am a man. I am 30 years old. This is Sam. He is my dad. My dad's name is Sam. This is Natalie. She is 55 years old. She is my mom. My mom's name is Natalie. Okay, now turn to the next picture. This woman and the girl. The little girl is saying the same thing. I am Lee. I am a girl. I am Lee. I am a girl. I am 9 years old. I am 9 years old. Then this is Christian. She is my mom. She is my mother. My mother's name is Christian. So, do these practices. Make the students say it loudly. Help them understand what these sentences means. Then move to the next one. Here they'll be able to express or introduce themselves and their siblings. Here saying, this two little boy. I am Sam. This is Daniel. He is a boy. He is 10 years old. He is my brother. And my brother's name is Daniel. I'm Sam. This is Daniel. He is 10 years old. He is a boy. He is my brother. My brother's name is Daniel. Well, now Lee is introducing to her sister. Let's see how Lee does that. I am Lee. This is Liana. She is 11 years old. She is a girl. She is my sister. She is my sister. She is my sister. My sister name is Liana. So make them read these sentences. Help them understand it. Make them realize what they're saying. Use your native language. Once the students understand, do this one final practice. Bring one boy in the front. Make him tell, I am Rahim. I'm 20 years old. This is my father. He is 50 years old. I am a boy. He is a man. My father's name is Karimullah. Bring one girl in front of the class. Make her say, I'm Salma. I'm a girl. I'm 15 years old. She is Rihanna. She is 50 years old. She is my mother. My mother's name is Rihanna. Okay? Once you have done it, and make sure all the students understand it. After that, let's move to page number 7. It's the practicing time. Show them these pictures which they have seen in the beginning of the class and ask them, what do you write? That is a frog. What do you write here? You write, this is a frog. What do you write? This is a frog. What it is? Then they would say this is an apple. If they cannot do it, first ask them if they could do it. If they cannot do it, help them understand to write this is an apple. Remind them. Again, do this same thing for rest of the pictures. This is a fan. This is an egg. That is a cat. That is a bat. They should keep practicing this. Now, if they didn't grab it earlier in the class, you should make certain they understand it now when they're practicing. So help them write it at least 5 times. 5 times. So this would help them realize once they're writing it 5 times. Make them write it, make them say it for 5 times each sentences. Then go to the practice 2, page number 8. Here you all know what they have learned. Again, ask them, what do you say here? I am. Ask them to write their name. I repeat, ask them to write their name. They will not write here, I am Sam. Rather, they will write here, I am Rocky. In this gap, I am a boy. Or if it is a girl, they will say, I am a girl. But there, they will say, I'm a boy. Dash years old. Ask them to write their age. They would write it here. Then they would say, this is dash. They would write what? They would write, this is Dan. Or they would write their father's name here. Then they would also write it here, my father's name is dash. Ask them to put their father's name. Do the same thing here. I am dash. Ask all the girls to write their name and boys to make their own name. Yeah, I am a girl. Then they will say, this is. Ask them to write their mother's name. And then they would say, my mother's name is. Ask them to put their mother's name in the gap. Next one, dash. The very first sentence is complete dash. ask them what they should write here. They should write their name. So what would they write here? I am Rahim. Or I am, ask them to put their name, the whole cap. This is, what is his brother's name? Ask them to put their brother's name here. Then say, he's a boy and he is dash year old. My brother's name is dash. In this dash, ask them to put their brother's name. Help each and every students by going to them if they understand it. Help them write their brother's name, sister's name, father's name in the right place and ask them to say it again and again and again. Keep the practice going on and listen until they're understanding everything. Once they have understood, once you are satisfied that they would be able to write in the examination paper or they will be able to say it if you help them remind it at least, well then let them go. That would be the end of your class. Thank you very much for watching this video, and in the next class I'll be coming up with the next topic. But if you have got any questions, you should let it know to the authority, the personnel that are responsible for you. If you've got any request, you should forward it to me through the responsible personnel. Alright. See you guys. Take care.